can actually bring anything of value to that fight. So in the end, it just does become a fairly straightforward game for Quincy Crew, unfortunately. So we'll see if they can bring something differently. And more importantly, let's see if they ban out the Terrorblade. I have a feeling they will, but we'll see. We'll get out of SAPPHIRE, which is interesting. So they probably want to pick the Phoenix again.
Yeah, looks like it. I mean, to be honest, the SAPPHIRE didn't even do anything to deal with the Phoenix, right, in the game, but they just felt like it's something Quincy Crew wants to first pick. They feel it's a strong hero, can make moves on the map, can lane well, can provide some team fights for your team. So just getting rid of it's a good idea. I mean, SVG played it well, so why not, right? And Quincy Crew, they banned out the Winter Wyvern, also another good team fighting hero. When Quincy Crew first lost, they had the Phoenix Wyvern combo, right? The two flying bird supports when they lost against Beast Coast, game one. If you remember that.
Pretty underwhelming.
Yeah, I think that combo is pretty deadly because the Wyvern provides quite a bit of lane shoving ability, which is really nice, and team fighting ability to protect the Phoenix too.
All right, Mirana ban does get through. Yeah, and they ban out their own Mirana, the Quincy Crew. I feel like they could have got away with that because I feel like Midas wanted the Phoenix, but maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about the Mirana. I might be missing something here, but yeah, they're probably thinking about getting the Phoenix for themselves on Quincy Crew as well if Midas Club don't take it. That there's always a possibility of that.
We shall see. What would you like Midas Club to pick up as their first hero?
It's hard to say because okay, there we go. Because I was gonna say it's hard to say because I think they're gonna just first pick the Phoenix, so they're gonna just do it. Quincy Crew, they can go any route. Honestly, they can go the Rubik. They can go. What else has actually been really popular lately? You know what I want to see?
Maiden.
I want to say Crystal Maiden. I feel like Crystal Maiden is so good for a team like Quincy Crew. I'm just not sure if SVG likes to play that hero. Right? Like, if he doesn't like it, he's not going to pick a Silencer. Okay, that's a great hero. I actually been playing quite a bit of Silencer. And I've been watching some others play Silencer. It's actually a really good hero now. He got buffed up a little bit on his first skill. It has a lot to do with other heroes getting nerfed as well. I already felt he was good in the last patch, but now with the little buffs, he is better. He's a very aggressive support, actually. A lot of people think about using global silence to protect your allies and stuff like that. I think that's a wrong way to play Silencer. When you play Silencer, you want to be extremely aggressive. You want to use your glaives to get yourself some int in fights, utilize your arcane curse, make your opponents run away from you. Because if they try to fight you back, they're gonna continue to get slowed, right? And the arcane curse lasts longer. So the Silencer overall is just a really good hero against a Phoenix because if you use the third skill on the Phoenix and he tries to dive away, he just returns back to the spot where he dove away from, especially in the laning stage where the Phoenix is always waiting for that last little bit of time before he jumps out, which is good. And then also the global silence, if you ever jump on the Phoenix lineup, he's not going to be able to egg. You can just kill him right away.
Yeah, plenty of options there from them. But Midas Club, they're going to respond with the Conquer, which they feel like they want in their court this time around. To feel like a pretty good hero, to be honest. We've seen some successful Conquer performances so far. I think it's a great hero for a team on the back foot to pick up as well, because Conquer can always get stuff done. You know, he can always get the X marks, the torrent combinations, and find himself some kills and help his team out. A strong laner as well. There's nothing which really ruins Conquer entirely now. There's heroes which is annoying for him to play into, like Monkey King or... I think Ember's not bad against him. No, Ember's fine against him now. It used to be pretty good, but there you go. There's the Ember coming out for Quincy Crew regardless.
It's good. Quinn likes to play Ember Spear quite a bit, and I guess from his perspective, he thinks it's good against the Kunkka. And I don't actually see Quincy Crew pick a lot of Ember, but because of the Kunkka coming out and them picking Ember, I imagine Quinn believes it to be good against Kunkka. At least he knows like this is one hero. If he does go mid lane, he's going to be able to lane against it very well or just fine, and he's going to get enough farm to be able to rotate around the map afterwards. And Ember Silencer is a really good combo because Ember is a fighter, and that's what Silencer wants. He wants a lot of fighters on his team. So they keep on initiating, keep on going in, so the Silencer can come from behind, cast spells, and global silence when his team is being very aggressive.
Yeah, it's the big difference, isn't it? Making sure that your cores can protect your supports can protect your cores. In most games, they're just like, you know what, screw it. We'll ignore the supports. They can do their own thing in the backlines. But actually, you want to make your full usage out of every hero, and that's what every good team will try to do. There's no hero which they're not trying to enable to play at their 100%.
Mm-hmm. Sanking.
Yes, finally get to see a Sanking. It's been a while.
Yeah. I agree. I mean, they banned out Lelis's Legion Commander this time. I mean, that hero was a freaking beast in the last game. Quincy could have taken it first phase, but I don't think Legion has as much synergy with Silencer as you would imagine. Like, it's good when you blink in, duel someone, you can global, right? But you kind of want, like, this constant catch, constant fighting ability. For example, like Ember provides. Sanking, same thing. He doesn't have long cooldowns. You can just click blink, stun somebody, and you already got like this really strong engagement. So very nice pick. I feel like to synergize with the Silencer as well. So it's weird. Like I talk a lot about Silencer, but he's also kind of like this carry support hero where you need your cores to do something to utilize Silencer. If your cores are not the right cores that pair well with Silencer, Silencer is useless, completely useless hero. So those are the situations where you feel like Silencer is just a tier 5 hero versus this draft where they have Sanking, Ember, these fighter heroes that are going to make Silencer even better. And that's going to make Silencer look more like a tier 1, tier 2 hero.
Exactly. So, regardless of where it plays as well. I mean, do you think this is a support Silencer for sure? Do you think it might be in the off lane?
Yeah, I think I don't think it's a core Silencer. It's just not a real.
Not going to pull a Whisper thing where they put him in the off lane again.
I mean, Beast Coast is another beast. They just do whatever they want, right? They just feel like, oh, this game, I think this is good, bro. Let's go, and then they just do it. Like they have no fear. They don't look back, And I think that's one of their biggest strengths for Beast Coast.
Yeah, totally agree.
There we go. That's the position 4 right there, Lina with the Sanking. It's going to be insane amount of lane shoving ability and disables coming out from Quincy crew. And this is a combo that works well with Ember too now. Right? Maybe Lina and Silencer don't work well together, but Lina works well with Sanking and the Ember. And Silencer works well with the Ember and the Sanking too. So it doesn't matter which lane the supports will go to, as long as there's a core there, they're going to have a lot of synergy with those heroes.
Yeah, it's going to be entertaining to see. I'm also looking forward to seeing the Caustic Finale pop on heroes. 22% of a Kunka's HP pool is going to be quite a huge duke. So anybody standing close to him is going to have a pretty bad time.
Mm-hmm. This is a really nice lane bottom. And also, Lina can break the egg, right? If she gets untouched. Right now, I don't see Midas Club having good ways of protecting this egg again, right? Kunkka Torrent Bolt is okay, but it's delayed cast, right? So you can't really just egg on the target. So you can't really protect the heroes that are going to be hitting the egg while the egg is going off.
Yeah.
Midas Club still needs something like that. They need like a Faceless Void or something. And it's not that bad with the Grimstroke, and can also backtrack the damage of the Sanking in the lane and the Lina. I can imagine, I can definitely see that working. Maybe it could be a Juggernaut pick here too. It's a good synergy with the Grim at least, and it's good against Sanking too. We haven't seen the new Jug, right, with the Omnislash. I saw it being played. It was kind of strong in the early levels because of the extra attack speed that the Omnislash gives.
Yeah, it's just a flat plus 40, right?
Yeah. So you get a little bit of extra damage out on your Omnislash, so it's okay. Sven! Ooh.
Oh, he's coming back again.
Oh, it's okay. I can see it working. There's a lot of stuns on the side of Quincy crew. They don't have any ways to deal with a BKB Sven, though.
No.
In this game, right?
No, they don't.
So that's quite good. It's a good synergy with Grimstroke, that's for sure. So Quincy crew still have their carry they got to pick up in this draft. Unless the Ember is the carry. I really dislike Ember position 1. I think it's one of the worst position 1s in this current patch. In the previous patch, sure, no problem. This patch, no, because mid position 1s are actually bad. So you don't want your Ember to be your position 1, because then your mid is also not a good position 1. Then you're just like stuck in this really awkward draft where you're not sure if you're going to win.
Yeah, you're just going to get out carried, and it feels like these kind of hard carry heroes are super popular right now just because they hit so hard, they hit so fast, they get so much done. You can really build your team around them now.
They're going to leave the Terrorblade in the pool again. I mean, this time there is a Kunkka and a Grimstroke who actually have sufficient clear and disables against the Terrorblade. So it's not as easy of a Terrorblade game as it was in game 1. But I imagine they might just pick it up once again. Troll was a good ban. Ursa is a solid ban too against the Sven.
Yeah.
Sven can actually man fight a Troll Warlord who has just as many items as he does.
Yeah. Troll is a scary dude.
Yeah. So Quincy Crew banning out Beast. They know it's an offlaner that they need to pick. Good attack speed from Beastmaster, right? That will help the Sven, and Vision provided. So solid ban there. What else? Underlord, Tidehunter.
They do need
Axe,
some like hard instant lockdown onto the Ember. Yeah, so
and
the Axe
protection.
and the Beastmaster are going to be the bans from that.
Yeah. So it's also protection for the egg, which I still think Midas Club is actually lacking at the moment. Unless the Sven and Kunkka are so farmed and they just keep running so far forward that Quincy Crew can't get to the Phoenix. That's a way they can protect the egg. But, that requires Midas Club to have a lot of farm on their cores.
Yeah, that's a very niche scenario, I believe. So let's see. Final pickup here from Midas Club. We're going to see the Mars, maybe, Centaur, perhaps. All these are options right now. You could move the Kunkka to the offlane and pick something else at mid, but I imagine they just want to grab their offlane and now.
Underlord, there we go.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I like the Root versus the Ember Spirit. It's really nice.
They also don't have enough damage for Underlord. They might just go a Slark this game on the side of Quincy Crew. It's pretty decent against Underlord. It's decent against Sven, especially if you get like a Scotty later. You can Dark Pack the Sven disable because it's like really long cast range. Or like it has an animation, right? A travel animation. That's what not cast range. So you can like Dark Pack that. It's kind of hard against Grimstroke because of the little bug. Can't remove that, and the X mark. Those are the two problems Slark may face. But you got to think about a hero who can.
Kunkka, but I think overall,
I mean, you need something that can deal with Underlord, though.
You do, yeah. And Monkey King, not a very popular position 1 hero right now. That's one of the classic ones, and the Troll and the Ursa are both banned out. So Midas Club have actually protected this ban. This pick really well with 2 great bans, and also countered or gotten rid of the popular counters to Sven. So they're going to grab Lifestealer. Not a popular hero right now, but it's classically pretty good versus Underlord.
I don't know about the new Lifestealer being good against Underlord. I mean, he's going to have HP, right? He's going to heal a lot. He's going to be topped off all the time, but he's not going to do a lot of damage to the Underlord, right?
True. Yeah, pretty.
There's going to be a damage reduction. Right, there's a damage reduction from the Underlord's passive, and then he already has low damage.
Yeah.
What was his recent buffs? He got like a little bit more base damage, I think.
Okay. I don't remember. I didn't.
Yeah, I'll just take a look real quick because this is not a hero that we normally see, and honestly, I'm just not a fan of this hero overall.
It has felt pretty weak, but it's a good Lifestealer game. Like, you've got 2 great targets to get inside the Sand King and the Ember, both excellent vessels for the Nyx bombs, and good heroes to jump inside mid-fight as well, and give them that extra bit of health and that extra bit of movement speed. I actually prefer it when people do that instead of using the Infest as an initiation tool. I much prefer it when you use it mid-fight instead, because I think like the burst heal is so valuable.
He didn't get much changes. He got like 5 more attack speed on his level 10 talent. He got 50 more health also on his other level 10 talent. They changed his level 20 40% open wounds lifesteal to -4 seconds on his open wounds cooldown.
Oh yeah.
And then his minimum base damage was increased by 4. But it's still like the same max base damage, so there's less, random factors when he's lessening. If we see a Sven like yesterday, how Moo played it, and he actually gets items, I'm not sure a Lifestealer is gonna be able to deal with that.
Prepare for battle.
Yeah, I mean, that Sven is going to be scary if he gets those items, but I mean, he's got to be played at the same level which Moo played it as well. A bit of a rough game last time around. And, Quincy Crew, they're playing some very comfort heroes right now. This Ember Spirit is Quinn Classic. He's going to be able to really lay the smackdown with this one. MSS Lena as well, something to be feared. And the Sand King, maybe not quite as a popular pick for Lelis here, but I think he can do a lot of work on this. It's going to be a case of how much work Quincy Crew can pull out of each of these heroes, how much pressure they can put on, and whether they can just snowball this game, because it looks like they've got a very snowbally lineup. Also, another thing about the lifestealer as well, which we failed to mention, is that he is an excellent egg hitter, which is a big deal. You pop the rage, you run in, you kill the egg, along with Alina. They've got more than enough to deal with the egg now this game.
30 seconds to battle.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they might have also picked the lifestealer just to be the egg cracker, right?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
So
this is Midas Club kind of hanging out in bottom. 4 heroes around here. I don't know what they're looking for, though. We'll see how much damage they can pull off. I mean, if they connect with the Stormhammer, there could be a kill. And yeah, they're going to go for this. Oh, nice little play here, actually, with the Inkswell forward onto SVG with that Icarus dive. And the Stormhammer is available. Seems like Sven wants to use it to secure the kill, and is successful in doing so. But meanwhile, Yoar goes and steals the bounty rune, and Quinn goes around the back as well and takes another bounty rune. So at the very least, they're going to get all 4 bounty runes, but giving up first blood in SVG kind of makes it, that's actually kind of worth it.
Ouch. That was actually, I think, yeah, you're right. The first blood was not worth the 4 bounties, that's for sure.
4 bounties, yeah. I mean, net worth is in Quincy Crew's favor now, so, you know.
I mean, Kunkka's the one who's going to suffer the most from that, right? Because the Ember is starting with 4 bounties versus the Kunkka's 0 bounties. And in the mid matchup, that's so important that you actually get this early gold, because you won't get your healing subs, you won't get your bracers fast enough and such. Where Ember is going to hit his Wraith Band or Bottle, whatever he's going to try to go for first, super fast.
So, Murdoch forced under the tower for the first wave of creeps here in the middle lane, but is going to secure, well, trying to secure, actually fails to secure the range creep, tried to get him with the Tidebringer and Torrent, but actually just left it low enough for Quinn to come in and kill it with a singular deny. So not really ideal for Murdoch here in the middle lane, as Quinn tries to dodge out with a Sleight of Fist as well. A couple of fancy plays, but down at bottom, SVG trading with Sexy Fat here as both him and Heiko are very, very low.
They're going in.
But yeah, again, up in the top lane, this combination. Lelis, though, is going to be okay. There's not enough to finish off the Sand King here. Lelis will be just fine.
But SVG?
Meanwhile, mid lane, Quinn so low, almost gets finished off. And down at bottom as well, everyone getting super low as well here, trying to finish off Heiko, but Heiko's keeping his distance. Murdoch does have the Tidebringer. He's got a turret if he wants to throw it down as well. Oh, just about catch him on the side, and it's going to be enough to finish the job. Murdoch's going to solo kill Quinn again for the 2nd game in a row.
Question mark?
The question mark in the old chat. Everything he's got, he's throwing Quinn's away right now. The bounty being set on his face as well. Man,
dude, that's a next level bad manner, bro. Question mark. Yeah,
everything he's got.
Damn. He's really trying to tilt Quinn, you know. But I think this is just gonna make Quinn even angrier. He's gonna go ham now. He's gonna make sure he gets every last hit. He's gonna get every power rune. He's gonna gank everybody.
Hopefully. That's what I want to see.
Bottom though, SVG.
I want to see him step up this game.
He's so
he's in some trouble. See ya later, buddy. The Sansa gets melted on down here. Yoar has to back himself out as well. Much better start from Midas mode than last game, though, that's for sure. They're showing some promise here.
He actually skilled up Glaives of Wisdom level 1. Like, it's not a really good way, I feel like, to use the Sansa. The first skill is a lot stronger. Like, I play so many Sansa games. So the Arcane Curse allows you to push out the lanes and pressure your opponent so they can't cast skills and such. So Sexy Fat though.
Sexy Fat here, but Yoar's got to be careful as well. I mean, he's got to rage back himself away, and it won't be enough to finish the Underlord. So close, and now Yoar's in trouble. Heiko's going to dive in on him. Sexy Fat's going to see it, but Yoar turns around and just slaps the Underlord twice, gets the kill. Big mistake there from Sexy Fat. He does go down. Yoar will die eventually, which, I mean, I'm not convinced he's that sad about, since he does get to come back with full health and mana. Meanwhile, Heiko giving SVG a bit of a runaround here. Yeah, Heiko's might have just done this. He's got the TP, and he's going to go all the way back to base.
Both teams are actually losing a lot of creeps bottom as well. I think this Lifestealer lost like, what, 5 or 6 creeps now? Yikes. That's kind of problematic, but it's only at 11 last hits.
Meanwhile, the top lane, Duster takes a fall. Getting a little bit carried away here, trying to pull, I think.
Radiant's top tower is
not sure what he was doing on that side of the tree. He just gets run down by less and MSS, though. Oh, he was trying to interrupt the pull, yeah. And they just turn around and kill him. I mean, this is a deadly lane. Lina versus, with Sand King, sorry. These guys can get kills.
Yeah, but this is definitely a fighter lane. Exactly. The Sven is going for the great cleave, though, so you can farm up faster. You can see his item. He's going for the exact build as Mu, I believe.
Yeah, looks like it.
Phase boots, Midas, Halberd. Yeah, BKB.
Audio, big move fan. Meanwhile, bottom lane,
bottom.
more fighting going
Hiko.
on as Heiko. Oh no, that's what you were talking about. The Icarus dive causing him to come all the way back due to the last word on top of him. Meanwhile, Yawat dealing some damage to Sexybat here. Does have to be careful. He heals a lot from the Underlord, but that Firestorm also doing a lot of damage to Yawat due to his large max HP. So it's a give and take relationship here between these two. But Yawat most certainly taking a lot of lives in this bottom lane as they kill the Phoenix again.
Is that your best?
That's not for the likes of you.
So, top lane has been pretty successful for Quincy crew, with Lelis currently sitting on 29 TS to 3. Meanwhile, the Sven down at 16
they're going for
0.
the bounty top. Big fight.
Yeah, are they going to be successful in doing this though? Lelis and MSS are actually
they're gonna
walking
give
it.
Yeah, they're gonna give it up. They're gonna give it up on Midas Cup. They're like, oh, I don't think we want to fight into the Sandstorm and Burrow Strike.
They know that if they just don't use their spells on the Sanking and the Luna, then, you know, Midas are sensible enough not to come forward. You know, they know that a Burrow Strike plus a Light Strike Array with Dragon Slay
Dude,
is
Heiko
probably
again.
going to murder them. Jesus,
Bottom
this
lane.
fighting never stops at the bottom. SVG's going to die, Heiko's going to die, and Yawar backs himself away. I mean, it's interesting. I think it's pretty fine for Quincy crew, I guess. Like, yeah, the Underlord's getting a decent amount, but Yawar's not exactly struggling in this lane. He's got himself 24
he's got
CS,
3
25
kills.
CS, and 3 kills. Yeah, exactly. Like, that makes him pretty rich.
I think SVG really wanted to get the intel off the Phoenix if possible. Phoenix is not a hero where you can afford to lose intelligence. That's for sure. He already suffers from his mana pool. And later his Supernova costs 200 mana.
Boy, in the middle
Quite
lane,
hard.
dropping kind of low to Murdoch here. Murdoch trying to guesstimate Quinn's movements there with the torrent on the low ground, but isn't successful with that one. And now has a
Quinn is
regen
doing
as well.
good.
Very nice. Yeah, he's smashing
Considering
it.
he got solo killed.
Doesn't matter though, still 300 gold ahead of Mr. Murdoch in this middle lane.
Oh, she should deny that catapult, but Murdoch's gonna come in there and just gonna cleave it. Oof. That feels good.
Yeah, this
He
is
wanted
this
to
is the
protect
end
it, yeah.
Every lane has been won now. The only one which is close is the top lane, and the Sven is like 500 gold behind the Sanking, so it's still not even that close. It's just bad lanes from Midas again here, and we'll see if they can kind of recover from this one. Meanwhile, Sven goes in with a Storm Hammer just to get 1 CS. That is a sign of a very bad lane.
Bottom, Yawar. What is going on? This is always fights in this bottom lane. They don't stop. I mean, this is what Silencer does. He always wants to battle.
And Yawar has got the rage throughout here, and has open wounds if he pops
So
up one as
fast.
well, but doesn't
Oh my
even feel like he
God.
needs it. One more right click will do the job. Oh, being juked through the
that
trees. The
in.
Fire Spirits are down, but he will get the kill nonetheless, and now an
Heiko,
infest
what you
into
doing here, buddy?
SVG. Oh no, into a creep actually. He's trying to fight Heiko as well. Heiko moving to the trees though.
Breaking ankles
Yawar
again?
struggling to get in here. Meanwhile, SVG's going to go down. Yawar needs to finish the job now, and will do so. Allows SVG to get the kill. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, Murdoch's going to
Oh,
go
the
down to
return.
Quinn. A return question mark? Is it coming, or is he just going to say nothing
Nah,
at all?
Quinn doesn't
No
care.
chat.
I bet Quinn just mutes everyone in the game before he plays.
Is under attack.
That's their top.
Yeah, he's very much dead. Caught inside the death trap of the Lina and the Sanking, and that puts an end to him.
Okay. So Lyser is going for an armlet. You know, Yawar's got a rage. He's good. I mean, why does this guy just zip on in onto a light stealer? Did he actually think he can man up on him?
Well, might be right here. The Lord comes over, but that rage still being
Dyer's
saved,
middle
and
tower
yeah, he
is
was
under
fine.
attack.
No, he was not right.
Yeah. Oh,
Even.
Quinn again,
Mid
middle.
lane,
He wants
oh,
another
Murdoch.
one.
Yeah, he actually turns around for the Sleight of Fist onto the creeps. He did have a lot of damage towards the Murdoch there, but didn't feel like it was enough to kill him. Meanwhile, SVG getting pretty low to RDO and does stay here, but Quinn trying to turn this one around, at least get them a kill onto the Grimstroke, and will be successful in doing exactly that. Now, RDO still trying to bring him down here,
Oh
but
my
unfortunately,
God.
Murdoch coming back in. They have to throw out the Stormhammer. Quinn, though, he's got a remnant. He's got 2 remnants if he wants to use them.
Oh, he
he
missed.
tries to find him,
Dyer's
doesn't
top
unfortunately
tower is
guess
under
correctly,
attack.
and has to back himself
Radiant's
away.
bottom
Is he in any
tower
danger
is under
here?
attack.
I don't think so. What they got? Stormhammer, maybe Sunray? No, that's not up for a very long time. Yeah, he's fine. He's out of here.
He needs a bottle refill. That's what he needs right now on Quinn, and then he can actually. Oh my goodness, you're so low, dude.
So low.
Woo!
Quinn just on the run here. Not X-Masked?
Dyer's
Okay.
top tower
He
is
could just
under
run away.
attack.
He's good. He's on
Quinn is
fire,
a
but the
crazy
Sleight of
man,
Fist comes
dude.
down,
Oh
finds
my
Heiko
God.
after all.
Dude, he's just
Jesus.
playing with them. It's like he's playing with his
Dyer's top
food.
tower is under
he's
Yeah,
doing?
yeah.
Look, it doesn't matter what lineup you have if you're winning lanes so freaking hard like Quincy Crew do every freaking game. Like, this is actually their biggest focus, right? I bet they actually practice doing this as well. Playing lanes out
against each other.
Yeah, exactly. No, there's a lot of professional teams who do that all the time.
What, if they just play until like the 10-minute mark or something?
No, not 10 minutes. That's way too long. Maybe just like the first 4 minutes. It's good enough. The first 4 minutes, yeah. Because in the you know who will win a lane in the first like 2 or 3 waves, right?
Right.
So that's like the most important thing, and then you just kind of help each other figure out like, okay, so this is what you got to do this. This is what you got to do to do this. If you do this, it's better. Then you just play it out, and you just become much better at like laning in general. And people who don't do that are probably just gonna lose lanes. Because, you know, practice makes perfect, right?
Sure does. You are now getting busy onto Murdoch here as he comes down to the bottom lane. Quinn's going to help out as well. Going to get himself stunned up, but not for long as he continues to chase here onto the Kunkka. Kunkka drops the boat, trying to keep himself alive here, and is going to do so successfully as he runs through the trees. Quinn with a haste rune, still looking for something, but running out of mana and running out of patience as well. SVG even, I mean, you know, he's got a life stealer inside of him. He's feeling pretty confident, trying to bait something out maybe, but nah, they're good.
Yeah, the full buff is makes you so tanky, man.
Oh man,
just gotta back off that. Sexy
10-minute blink dagger from Lelis. Pretty good stuff.
Yeah. Mid tower's dead, and this is so scary now for Midas Club. Like, your Sven can't farm if your mid tower is dead, right? Because this Ember, oh, he's in a lot of trouble. He's dead.
He's in pretty deep right now. Quinn is gonna go down it. Okay.
I told you, man. Quinn is angry. He's angry after that first death. He's playing like a madman.
Question mark your whole team.
Lelis top, Sexy Fat.
Oh, he gets it. Yeah, that's the blink reveal he was looking for here. The solo kill onto Sexy Fat, knowing he's got the damage with the 1 point in Epicenter and the 3 points in Sandstorm.
SVG.
Now he gets himself level 9. SVG, meanwhile, just gonna get murdered, straight up put down in the mid lane.
Damn, SVG has 6 deaths this game. Oh boy.
Yeah, he's been pretty.
He might want to slow it down. He might want to slow down his gameplay a little bit. Just start, letting his cores farm out, push out lanes, and just playing behind them so it doesn't die. MSS on the other hand, though, this man is level 7.5. He's farming the enemy big camps, making sure that Sven can't farm this area.
Look at Lelis here. He's trying to play so hard, and he might have just done it actually as they make the space for in Quinn comes Quinn. Meanwhile, SVG just doing the damage to the Phoenix here, and they're going to bring him down.
No.
Beautiful bait. Turret coming through. They have him right in the vision here. Lelis thought he was safe, but he is not. He's going to get killed off by Mr. Duster. Now Quinn looks forward for more here. RDO, Murdoch, Duster, Sexy Fat, all surrounding Ember Spirit right now. But the stun is going to come off, but the global silence comes down. I mean, they can't really follow up for anything onto Quinn here. And now Quinn gets the 2-man remnant through here, popping that bottle, trying to find one. Will do so successfully, and MSS picks off the other. Murdoch in the trees as well. Quincy Crew are hunting right now. Will they find him? Stun comes out. Not on the mark just yet. Kunkka hiding just on the other side of the trees right now. MSS and SVG, they seem to know where he is. Oh, they're going to throw down the Tinker Ward for him, man. This is a lot of commitment, but it is a Kunkka after all, and he will die. Another kill up in the top lane, making it 4 kills up here in total, and now they're going to try and take the tower as well, which they'll probably be successful in doing so. I mean, they're just murdering this game, Quincy Crew. They're having fun. They're jumping around all over the place. They are playing some dotes at a very high level, and Midas can't keep up.
Yeah, and there's going to be a smoke up down to this bottom lane. Lelis is actually trying to defend this bottom tower by himself, so like that space for his position 1 and 2, but if he gets silenced up, he's out. He's out.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
This is exactly what you need to do. I mean, him doing this, just staying in this one lane and making sure the opponent can't take this tower bottom, is giving complete free farm and map dominance on top and the mid lane for his Ember and the Lifestealer. By doing this, you're gaining like 2k gold advantage every couple of minutes. It's insane. This is like the complete lock by Quincy here.
Yeah, they've smacking down every single lane right now. And looking to go for some tier 2 soon enough, or maybe even Roshan, but they don't think they have the anti-armor to go for Roshan. Let's see. Meanwhile, Sexy Fat in some trouble maybe, as you are just kind of chunking away at him here, feasting on that delicious Underlord flesh. I don't think it tastes very good, actually, Underlord.
Well, what if he had the other set? The semen set?
The slugs. Yeah, no, I'm staying away from that one, sir. So there's a hard 180 on this conversation. Let's move on.
I was gonna say you can let us know how it tastes.
I'm good. Ember, meanwhile, he's going for the Death Side, so that's actually going to give them the ability to take Roshan as they drop the Global Silence to bring down Duster. Looking for more as well. Quinn just cannonballing into this one. Heiko trying to get himself away.
Phoenix is back.
Get silenced. SVG is just bullying the poor Phoenix. They do have a decent fight coming out here, though, as in comes the boat. They're going on to MSS. MSS still alive for the time being. Drops down a final stun before he goes down, and that's going to do a decent amount of work. So they can die to round kill. Sexy Fat Heiko goes down as well. They'll get SVG, but with everybody else dropping on the side of Midas, only one hero left alive. Murdoch is running, but Murdoch will not be getting away here, as it is going to be a full 7-man wipe for Quincy crew. That was 2 buybacks coming out, and they kill every single hero again and again and again. Jesus Christ. I mean, this is looking like might be cruising towards the end of the game at a pretty early rate. This might be a very quick series, Mr. Theben.
Dude, they got 11k gold advantage at 15 minutes. And you know how you can accomplish this? Is by playing aggressively. You cannot accomplish this by playing defensively, just farming and farming and farming. How you accomplish this is by playing in your opponent's face, not letting them jungle creeps and make their way back into the game, keep on pushing your advantage. And now, 12k goal lead, 16 minutes in is absolutely insane. They're just utilizing every little strength they have on the side of Quincy crew. And look at Quinn especially. This is the mad lad, right? He's got 100 lasses, but he's up in Midas' face, and they can't do anything. They can't farm.
Sexy Fat, he's dead. He's dead. Yeah, I mean, you don't tip this man. If you tip this man, you put your bounty on him, you drop the question mark, you voice line him. You're just putting fuel on a fire there. You're
just let him stay mellow, right? Let him stay mellow. You know, just let him feel like he's in control, and then you just farm your way into the game, and then bam. You have a better chance at winning than actually triggering Mr. Quinn.
For sure, it's the way to do it. And you know, if anybody's really annoying you in your mid games, you know, especially like I don't play mid because I do find myself getting annoyed by the matchup. You know, if I start losing, I just go a bit on tilt. You know, so it gets very hot under the collar. But Quinn giving us a great example here. You know, if your mid lane doesn't go great immediately, you can turn it around just by playing better, keeping it calm, keeping it collected, as Duster gets a big steamy one dropped on his face as he tries to go for a D-Warp there and does get instantly taken out. Quinn looking for the +1. I mean, this is what he's doing right now, just constantly finding more kills for his team. Again, a boat with no X marks. It's a very sad story indeed, as Yawada's going for Sexy Fat right now. Quinn helping out with the anti-arm from the Desolator, and in goes Lelis onto the high ground here with the epicenter to bring down that Underlord once again. And that's a tower defense. I mean, that's a big tower defender in the Underlord just completely taken out of the game. Jesus. I mean, at least Sven's got Midas.
Yep, he's got a Midas. Quinn's just playing with his food right now.
He's messing around.
He's gonna TP out. There's nobody else here.
See you later.
Already, I was like, I know you're bluffing, bruh.
No high five though. No high five from Quinn.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 60-second cooldown on Sven's high five. He's not gonna feel good about that. He can't high five his teammates anymore. So I don't know, man. Sometimes. Yeah, big hit. Might even consider typing FF in chat.
Does refresher or refresh high fives?
That's a good question. Probably doesn't. I imagine if it did, that's too much pay to win, man. That's just too much pay to win. Like somebody, you know, doesn't high fives you, and then now you refresh for it, and then your team high fives you, morale's back up. I don't know.
Oh, Sven, he's getting him jumped on right now. Global Silence comes out. Yuar comes out as well as the rest of the team deal with Sexy Fan. Yuar goes into RTO right now, and Quinn's going to help him out with that one. They'll take him down. Meanwhile, Supernova gets dropped. SVG trying to take it down. About one Glade being thrown here, but the rest of the team get on top of it, and they will be able to kill off that egg. Quinn jumping forwards as well. Beautiful stunning from Lelis as well, holding both of them still as Duster gets killed off.
GG,
as well, trying to do something. But yeah, the G to the G is dropped in the old chat. 19 minutes, and Quincy crew will put an end to this series. face. And that is how you get your revenge. The middle lane return from Quinn. Oh my goodness, that was a smackdown. I mean, that was just an angry dude. $30-13 was a scoreline at the end of this one. Quincy crew were not messing around. 5-2 on Quinn, 9-1 on Yawar, 4-1 on Lelis, 9-2 on MS. So many kills on this team, and 3-7 on SVG. SVG is just playing that support dotes. You know what it's like.
Yeah, I mean, what am I supposed to say about this game? This Kunkka solo kills in mid, and